Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster walkthrough, and I guess perfect stats guide. We are just about to go grab Mog. Now, definitely head on up into the right-hand side here. I actually made the mistake of trying to go all the way up to where I guess it's Valigarmonda Esper is at, and lo and behold, Mog wasn't there because I hadn't come in here first. So yeah, definitely come here first. This is kind of the trigger to start that. Let's see here. Why do I only have 3 characters? Huh, weird. Oh, yeah. I think I had planned on grabbing Gao after getting Mog, which, by the way, definitely still leave Mog off. I actually don't know at this point if that actually matters. It probably doesn't. I suppose it may matter if you've leveled Gao before this, which we could have, right? Really, honestly, at any given point in the game, I think. Let me just think here. Yeah, because I haven't taken Gao really anywhere. And at any point you can actually leap him, and probably should have him leapt off when anybody joins. So, anyways, not that important. I just saved. I saved all my Gao leveling until actually after this point. So after I've recruited Mog, I actually will go level Gao after this. I think I've got footage. No, actually, you know what? I've got footage of him already leveled. But yeah, it's after this point. So finally, all of our hard work and difficult days will be coming to an end here. The rest of the game is really, really easy after we level Gao. So let's see. Yeah, heading on up here. I still wanted to be careful here as far as I didn't want to run into certain enemy formations. So still trying to. Make sure I'm running into the right ones. Here we have the little maze area where we fought Kefka earlier. And all right, so we're chasing down Lone Wolf the Thief, and here he's got Mog. It's far enough. Come one step closer, and the Moogle gets it. So just wait here and don't move. And Mog will, I guess, kind of break free. Okay. You can talk? He can talk, he can talk, he can talk, he can talk. I can dance. Moogle who speaks the language of humans and can summon the earth's power through his dance. Mog. All right. I'm not sure how much I love Mog these days. He is good. I shouldn't say that. I actually do like his dance skill. It's at least a little bit versatile. A lot of his dance moves have, I guess what would they be called? The different area dances have, a lot of them have some way to heal, which is kind of nice, right? It's free. That's the great thing, right? It doesn't cost any mana to do it, which I really like that aspect of it. What am I doing here? Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I tried to teleport back out, and you can't teleport there, which is bizarre and weird, but whatever. I guess Narsh isn't considered a dungeon, so. All right. Anyways, now we've got Mog. Obviously, joins at level 9. Again, I mentioned this in one of, I guess this is a video quite a few back. Right when you first gain the airship and can kind of take it anywhere, you can actually recruit Mog right then and there. And at the time, our average group level was actually still 5. And so I thought, oh, okay, cool. Let's go check Mog, right? And unfortunately, though, Mog joins at 9 regardless, so it's almost like there's a minimum level that he joins at, which is I don't know. It is very weird. I don't really understand why he was, I guess, programmed that way. Maybe it's, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna guess because I just don't know. But either way, I suppose back then it would not have been a good idea to recruit him anyway. He would have bumped up our group average. So it is better to wait until now. Also, now again, because our group level average is 6, right? Because after the Flame Eater fight, it's forced to 6. There's just no way around that. Again, unless somebody finds a way to finish that battle without gaining any experience. But I tried. I think everything I could possibly try, and there doesn't seem to be a way to avoid that. So, anyways, long story short, the average party level is 6, and because of that, we don't have to worry so much about Shadow, rejoining above 6. We've got a lot of leeway in kind of like the amount of levels that we can gain here. Again, that's also assuming that. I guess, so it depends. Okay, so if Terra is still 5 and you didn't, level her, which I actually did, and I wish I wouldn't have, but if you hadn't leveled her and she's still 5, and you grabbed all of the experience from the Flame Eater battle on Locke, so if you killed off Terra and Strago for that fight, Locke would probably be at level 8. I'm not actually. I've never actually seen what he ends up if you do that. But if that's the case, and Setzer is 5, and literally like no one else has actually gained any levels aside from I suppose Celes right way back. Well, and Shadow now that I think about it, but Shadow's not factored in here. But anyways, long story short, you can actually take Locke all the way up to 12 theoretically. What you want to do is you want to look at all of the characters that we've got right now. We should have 10 characters. And as long as if you add up all of their levels and if the total is 69 or below, you're fine. And Shadow will then, once we go up to the floating continent, Shadow will join at 6 still. Because again, our average level will still be low enough. But that is not counting Gao, by the way. I'm not counting Gao in that because we'll leap him off before grabbing Shadow. But again, if all of your levels combined are 69 or less, your party average should be 6, and Shadow will rejoin at 6 and not. Will not have wasted any levels on him. So anyway, so long story short, the reason why I like to do that though is because for the Imperial Air Force battle, I like to steal, and I like to steal quite a bit. And unfortunately, if Locke is still, level 6 or 7 or whatever, you don't have much of a cushion, or margin of error, I should say, because that battle is pretty brutal. And it can get really annoying really fast. Now I will have leveled Gao up quite a bit. I was in the 40s when I took on Imperial Air Force with Gao specifically. So that honestly it makes it a bit of a joke, but I did actually want to point out, that you can make your day a little bit better by having Locke at 12. Again, that's the maximum you can have Locke at. I ended up, doing the Imperial Air Force at 11 with Locke because I had gained that 1 level with Terra when I killed off the Flame Eater. I left all 3 of those of them alive, and so Terra gained 1 level, Locke gained 1 level, and then Strago stayed 7. So again, a little bit of do as I say, not as I do. But I thought at least I didn't even think about that until after I had already taken care of that fight. So. Yeah, so keep that in mind. That'll make your day a little bit easier if you want to, steal from Imperial Air Force. But anyways, we're robbing. We've actually picked up Gao here, and then we're robbing all of the treasures here out of Doma. The prayer beads are pretty interesting in this version of the game because evasion actually works. And it gives you a huge chunk. What was it, 20? So that's a lot, you know, for the relic slot. There's a couple of characters that can get really, really high evasion right now. You know, in a combination of their armor, shields, you know, the green beret, and then the prayer beads, and actually also the Zephyr cape. The Zephyr cape gives a little bit of evasion as well, so you could really, really bump up your physical evasion right now. But all right, anyways, I think at this point I am going to go level Gao and Locke, or have I already leveled Gao? Let's just see here. I'm not sure if I already did that, or if he's still 7. Nope, I already leveled. Yep, I leveled him already. Yeah, I leveled him by himself. Basically, what I do is I go to the Esper Cave, and I do actually have footage of that and leveling Locke right now. Again, this is going to look a little bit weird, right? Because I did get that 1 level on Terra during Flame Eater. So I'm only going to be able to take Locke to 11 here, but that's fine. So we'll head in here. And basically what I do is I use the Esper Cave. The reason why I like this specific area is that the experience actually is really good inside there. But also all of the formations inside the inner cave area are not formations that I'm going out of my way to avoid. The pack that they end up in, there isn't anything, you know, special about that pack. So again, I just cruise around in here. I cut out a lot of this, but I think what I did here was this was the final battle to level Locke to, I think, 11 here. So again, I cut out, you know, most of the leveling process to get him here. But yep, there it is. There's the level 11. And Locke is now done. So at this point, then I believe am ready to go to the floating continent. But it does look like I took care of something else here. So we'll just have a look here. Not sure what I'm doing. What am I doing here? Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess this is the party that I'm going to use. Yeah, actually, I didn't need to do that. When you interact with the controls here, it'll ask you again what party you want to take with you. If you accidentally you know, interact with that and you don't intend to, and it's been a long time since you've saved, you know, it'll tell you to put only 3 characters in your party. But if you've made a mistake and you didn't intend to go up to the floating continent, what you can actually do is put 4 characters in your party, and it'll just kind of nullify your decision, right? It'll keep you on the on the airship deck. So yeah, and I mean, I'll be honest, I did that a couple times. So here, yeah, I guess I'm just making sure I'm ready. Look, what am I equipping here? Yeah, kind of, you know, just kind of bumping up everybody's evade. I've got miracle shoes again. That takes a lot of work. You know, morphing on the velt is kind of where I did that. I suppose you could, yeah, I don't know. You could morph in, yeah, I don't know. It's better to just morph on the velt for a few reasons, but let's see, what else do I have? The flame shields really help, by the way. I mean, I know it's a little cheesy, right? Because you have to glitch Ragnarok onto your character for this, but honestly, Imperial Air Force after Gao was leveled is a joke. There's no issues there. But it's just, you know, having those flame shields actually was really nice. All right, so saved one last time there on the ground. I didn't really need to do that. We can quick save right on the deck of the blackjack. So here I've selected, yeah, to you know, we're gonna go up. So kind of point of no return for. And actually, I should say, you probably do want to save on the ground. I do save on the deck here quite a few times because. And you know, up to you on whether or not you want to do this, but I actually wanted to only get into the battle with the 2. Well, we'll see here. I can't remember exactly which one it is. You can quick save on the deck. It makes this a joke. It's great. If you want to alter your velt formations here. It's the Imperial Air Force. We're going to have to engage them. All right, it's this fight here. The 2 Sky Armor and the 1 Spitfire. I only want this formation here. There's one other formation with there's 1 of each. Let me just see here. I got to see which pack this stuff is in. Yeah, let's see here. All right, so this formation here with the 2 Sky Armor Spitfire, this ends up in pack 22. Right now, my pack 22 is completely empty. There's some mobs in the Esper Cave that, or I should say on the outside areas of the Esper Cave, it looks like, that can end up in that pack, but I've skipped all of that because I wanted this pack to be pretty clean. For one thing, the Sky Armor ×2 Spitfire ends up in that, but also the Gigantos. The Gigantos is a monster on the box on the floating continent. And he drops I think it's the Sasuke blade or dagger for Shadow, and I wanted to farm I wanted those, and I wanted to specifically run into that guy more often. So again, I've kept that pack empty. The Sky Armor ×2 Spitfire is something that we will have to have though in that pack, and the reason for that is pack 23 has the single Sky Armor Spitfire. But the problem is with that, I wanted pack 23 empty because the Ninja ×2 formation is in there, and I wanted to morph ninjas. So, if you aren't planning on doing that, then don't worry about it. But again, that was my intent, and that's what I wanted to do. I cut out some of the battles here too. So, again, if you want to do this, just save after every battle here. And then if you don't get the formation that you want, then just reset. And you don't have to redo this whole process, completely over, because it's time consuming. And then, let's just say something goes wrong and, I don't know, like Air Force or the, is it called Air Force? I think it's Air Force. If Air Force wipes you right at the end, boy, that would be a lot of wasted time. So again, just save between the battles. And then that way we're only getting into the formation that we want, and it'll save us some time if there's any issues. Now it was pretty easy. Obviously, Gao being extremely leveled here made it really easy. But things could go wrong. So just play it smart, save when you can, and I think you'll be happy about it. So I think this is the last one that I think it's a series of it's either 5 or 6 battles. So pretty close to minecart. I don't exactly remember how many it was though. So excuse me, sorry. Ooh, wow. Okay. Bad lung morning. Okay, so now Chupan, or is it Typhon in this one? I think it's Typhon is coming up. We can kind of see him on the bottom. I think this is the last Sky Armor Spitfire battle. By the way, obviously I've killed off Edgar and Locke. These battles can't be run from, so you'll have to absorb experience here, and who better to absorb that than Gao? Actually, I should say probably the only person that you can absorb this experience on. Now that I think about it. But, all right, we're getting here. All right, so Ultros jumps off. This is the, save one last time here. And then we'll go interact with Ultros. Also, revive your characters. There's no worry of, experience after this point. Because it's just bosses. So, definitely revive those two. And we'll knock out these bosses and be done with all this. Boy, as far as like espers to equip, I think equipment wise, I don't know, I guess like as much evasion stuff as you can get, but I also don't know how much that's going to help us really for the Air Force battle itself, because I don't think don't think that those guys use any physical. Maybe they do. We'll see. But yeah. Anyways, Ultros, you know, weak against. I believe it's fire, maybe lightning as well. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I just used Debilitator a bunch of times just for fun. I was trying to steal, I think, here. But yeah, there we go. Now weak against lightning. You know, Debilitator, actually, you would have had to steal that right back in the Crane fight. So I completely get if you haven't. There, I one-shot him with what was that, Thundaga? Again, that's, you know, a little lame, right? Because I've glitched Valagramanda onto my characters to be able to learn that. But yeah, I wouldn't have even bothered doing this guide or probably playing at all if that wasn't a thing. I messed around just to see, you know, what changed here, and if anything, I should say changed in the in this version of the game, and then yeah, when I learned about that, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's on now. We're gonna see what we can do, you know, with that. Honestly, though, you know, again, if you're super hardcore, you can at least morph things. You actually don't have to use the glitch to morph things. You would just have to use the Magicite, which you know, again, if anybody goes that route, that's impressive, but boy, painful. All right, so here it is. This is the Air Force fight. It's a little bit difficult. The missile bay has a debilitator. If you want to steal that, you want to kill that off though right away. And that's what I should have done. I should have started there, but I didn't. Also, get the missile bay and the laser gun slowed right away. They are vulnerable to slow. The main Air Force itself is not, and also there I stole an elixir from the main Air Force. The laser gun has the X ether, which there's only, I think it's 4 of them in the entire game, so definitely steal that too if you want like a complete item list. But yeah, anyways, like I said, definitely focus on that missile bay first. If you need a debilitator, you know, steal it right now. It's unfortunately, it took me a few times. I think it might be is it the rare? I think it's the rare. Actually, and that's the only thing that it's got. So again, up to you if that's something that you want to do. But yeah, definitely if you're planning on doing that, you know, steal from him first, then kill him off if you want that debilitator. Save the laser gun though for a little bit later. Here the laser gun unfortunately uses atomic ray though. He's probably the worst part of this fight, or the most dangerous part. Atomic ray I'm just going to absorb because that's fire damage. You may be able to use like shell, but I don't even know if that's going to be enough. Actually, no, it's probably not going to be enough to save you. Also, you know, I suppose these things use Magitech lasers constantly, so I don't know. I'm tempted to say Celes would be an okay member here, but probably not. It's really like, it's just gonna come down to, I mean, it's a joke if Gao is leveled, right? There's no challenge here whatsoever, but other than maybe our patience in trying to steal this stuff. But here, so I think I just end up healing with Gao every single turn, really. But again, part of this was just bad strategy. I didn't slow the missile bay and the laser gun right away. That was a mistake. And then I didn't take out the missile bay first, which I should have done. Also, the reason for that is once the laser gun gets taken out, he will start launching the bit, and the bit absorbs magic. If you want a full bestiary, I think you need to have that happen. Because I think that if you just leave the laser gun up, it'll never launch a bit, and then you'll never see the bit, right? I think, unless something has changed. So do that, you know, if you want to get the full bestiary. How are we looking here? Still using the debilitator constantly. I really shouldn't have done that. I should have knocked down. I mean, again, I should have killed off the missile bay first, and then actually started knocking down the health of the. That's the other thing. Okay, so if you really wanna do this the really safe way, is you can kill the missile bay first, then start knocking down the Air Force HP, while you're stealing. Then that way, what you can do is then kill off the laser gun. And then after the laser gun is dead, obviously he launches the bit. And then what you can do is, if you've already knocked down the Air Force down low on health, you can just kill him off right then and there. The reason why you want to do that is once the laser gun dies, he launches the bit and then he starts a timer. And after, I think it's like a whatever, the timer's like a 6, right? And then once it counts down to 1, it uses, is it plasma wave? We're gonna see it here. Or I'm sorry, I think it's wave cannon, and that is brutal. So that's the strategy in my opinion. There, if I finally steal another debilitator, pretty pointless honestly, but I just had to do it. Yeah. So losing my train of thought here. Yeah. Okay. Strategy. Yeah. Take out the missile bay. By the way, everything is vulnerable to lightning. So Rama, probably not a bad Esper to have equipped on somebody, but also have Thunder 2 learned. Again, take out the missile bay first, knock down the Air Force itself. You can check where you're at by using Libra. I don't remember off the top of my head how much health it's got. Steal all the things that you can, and then when you're ready, and again, if you want the full bestiary, which I assume you do, then you can kill off the laser gun, have him launch the bit, and then boom, kill off the Air Force itself. Now, that also means though that you have to have somebody like an Edgar, right, with tools, or a Cyan, or whatever, somebody that can do a good physical hit, because the bit will absorb magic. I don't remember how much health the bit has. It can't be much though. Maybe 400. Let's see here. Bit 420. Wow. There's a joke there. So yeah, not too much health either. But so meaning you could actually knock the bit out pretty quickly and then nuke the Air Force. The main body. Wow. Okay. It's just funny now looking back at this and not killing off that missile bay right away. That was really silly. I'm not really sure why I did that, but oh well. Oh gosh, that's right. I stole from these too. That's dumb. Don't do that. These things just the bit has an amulet. There's no reason to do that. Those are buyable, and they're not even good. The amulet I don't know. I don't know that there's a. I don't even know if there's a point in the game where you would want to use that over a different. Maybe I'm wrong here, but definitely not, either way, not worth stealing, not worth taking the time to steal those things. So again, that's the strategy, right? It's again, steal the debilitator from the missile bay if you want, then nuke it, right? Kill it. Steal from the main Air Force if you want that elixir. Steal from the laser gun. That's more important. Stealing from the laser gun. That's actually really the only, I would argue, really important steal here, because again, there's only 4 of them in the entire game. And then again, knock down. There's wave cannon. Let's just see here. Ooh, yeah, that is juicy. So if you want to avoid that, again, take the Air Force down low. Finish off the laser gun. He'll launch the bit and then finish off Air Force immediately. That's the better strategy, as far as I can tell. Again, also, I don't know. I'm tempted to say that Celes might be an okay party member here, but I don't think so, because you'd have to take her instead of Edgar. And I don't know. I think Edgar's a lot better. Although I suppose he didn't do much other than use the debilitator over and over and over, which was honestly pretty pointless. Again, you know, it's this thing is, or all the parts really are weak against lightning, you know. So there was no reason to keep spamming that. I guess I just did that for fun. Nothing to steal. Oh, that thing must have got away before I got the steal out. There's another wave cannon. Yeah, and here's where it gets a little bit gross, right? Where Locke is down, and you know the missile bay is still up. Although I guess I don't know, can the missile bay actually even kill anybody, or does it just do missiles? Right? Because I think missiles is like you know, percent damage. Yeah, 8. Oh, it does look like he's got like a sap status though, right? So it's kind of like poison. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. Again, just don't do it like this. I guess I just wanted to show. Gee, excuse me. I guess I just wanted to show that you know, you can steal from the bit, but just pointless. It looks like it's the rare, or I think it's the rare too. I mean, you know, that's good and bad, right? You're it's good that we're not, you know, stealing a potion as opposed to the amulet, but still pointless. Count 1. Oh yeah, he's gonna blow again. That skill does look really cool though. I'm kind of glad I look at that. That looks amazing. But yeah, hard to survive that. So yeah, you know, unless you're I guess extremely lucky, that it would be almost impossible to pull this off. I mean, you could, I suppose, but what's going on there? I stole from or I tried to steal from the body again. I must have missed my targeting. Ugh, Jesus. Couldn't steal. All right, there must be one more try, because we're getting really close to the end of this. There it is. All right. Jesus, yeah. So just silly. At this point, I think I just ended it. Maybe. Oh, nope, I didn't. I got Edgar back up. I think I wanted to take out that bit with him, probably, before I nuke. Jesus, yeah, get rid of that guy. Go, go, go. I didn't want to rage and like... Oh, Jesus, okay. That wasn't good. That didn't help out much. Okay, well, after wave cannon gets used, apparently the bit just dies, so I didn't have to worry about really taking that out. But there it is. All right, so we nuke him there and finish it. So again, I think I detailed the better way to do this. So you know, learn from my bumbling attempt there. But anyways, I'm out of time. So as always, hope the guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.